Hello, welcome to GOT. Today, Banks was nice enough to send me some cases for the iPhone 17 Pro. We're going to go ahead and unbox these, as well as the screen protector, and I'll give you my full review. Let's go. Let's start with this Banglow case. Okay, this thing seems really nice and well packed here in this nice presentation. It's got everything all lined up here. I'm going to go ahead and speed through unpacking all this stuff, and then we'll talk about the case itself. All right, got everything here. Got the case. Got this little lanyard clip right here. It just sits right in the case here. As you can see, it gets held in actually by the case being placed behind the phone once you insert the phone in there. But before we do that, let's take a closer look here at this case. As you can see here, it just fits right there perfectly, and it's got the MagSafe built into the back here. A really nice pattern. I'm not really sure if I'm fond of that pattern or not. Let's see how it fits on a MagSafe charger here. Just snaps right on there, holds securely, so that's not an issue right there. Now let's go ahead and take a close look at this case here and see what it's like here. It's very, very thin. I mean, super thin, and it's not too pliable. As you can see, it's a good solid case. It's got all the cutouts for all the buttons and everything. Let's go ahead and put this little piece in here and see how it works for the lanyard. And of course, you just pop this phone in here, and this is a really tight fit. My goodness, I'm gonna have to really press hard there. There it goes. It's in, and well, that's all. That thing's not letting go. That's holding really tight. You can see it's very thin. It does not take up much space on this thing. It's very lightweight too. It doesn't add any light. You've got camera protection here around the rim. All the buttons are open here, easy to access. And then of course you have the attachment here for the lanyard. And let's see here. It's holding really strong. It's not going anywhere. Hold right. This is not a great thing to do on camera and take forever to do. There we go. We got it on there. And then I'm not quite sure how this lanyard works, how it looks. I don't know if I even like the look of it. It goes around your wrist so you don't have to worry about dropping it. That's interesting. I'm not sure that I'm the lanyard type. Let's go ahead and put this grip here on here. It snaps on there really tight. Oh, it's got one of those pop sockets here, so you can pull that out, get your finger there. My finger's a little fat, so it's kind of tough for me to do, but I think it'll fit, of course, a lot of the ladies. And you know, it's not my style, but it works. And then of course you have the kickstand here, which works really nice. Pops it and you can stand it up. So this is a really nice kit. It has everything, you know, from the lanyard to the kickstand here, and it's a nice color. You know, for those people that like the style. Again, this is not for me, but I think it's a really good quality, and Banks made a really good product here. Let's go ahead and see what we can do to take this thing off of here. Like I said, that thing fit on there snug. This is crazy. I think it's going to take just a little bit of work to get this thing off of here. Wow, that's on there solid. Folks, you don't have to worry about this lanyard and this case falling off of your phone. It's on there securely. Fortunately, they got me another case. So let's go ahead and try this one out. It came with a case and a screen protector. So we'll go ahead and put the screen protector on here first. I'll speed through this, and then we'll go right to the review on the case. Okay, here's your care packet kit. Inside you've got your wet wipes here to clean the screen, and dry wipe, and then some stickers. I guess that's it. That's empty. So then all you do is go ahead and read the instructions here and follow along. It's pretty simple. So I went ahead and wiped it off here. I went ahead and advanced things, and now I'm going to go ahead and dry it off and make sure we get the last bit of stuff off. And then we got the stickers here that you can use to get any last minute lint off. And it's pretty simple. Just dab wherever you might see lint. I like to go across the whole screen as much as possible, just in case I'm not seeing something. And then I give it a good look over and make sure there's no lint left on there. And if I see a little speck, I'll dab it. But after you're done there, and I think I see one more piece here. Let's get that off of there. And that's it. And then you take this cover here and you just fold it, or you turn it over actually, and just put it right on over it. And make sure you follow the instructions so you do the right side up. But basically this bar here goes on top of the side with the camera, and you just give it a good press and hold, and there's this rubber pad that came in the kit. That's what's underneath it. That way you don't damage the phone while you're pressing on it. And then there's this pull tab. You just pull it, and it cleanly attaches it right there to the screen, which is really nice. And it's interesting. You're supposed to just give it a moment to allow it to seal. You press along this edge here and give it some time. And then next, all you really do, you can see it's slowly moving. You can see that bubble moving. And once it's done, you go ahead and take these tabs on each side, pop them down like so to finish it off, because there is a top piece on top of the film that you want to keep there. And
you remove that last. So once you've got that done, then you go ahead and take this last piece off. So just lift it up there, and there you go. You've got your last piece of film to pull off, but you can see there's still some bubbles underneath that screen, so it didn't quite seal up on its own, but that's why you just take your dry rag here, or wipe rag, and you just wipe it down and just kind of press a little bit to get those bubbles out as much as you can, and they will rub right on out. It wasn't that big of a deal. They're right there close to the edge. You can just rub them out. So those went out, and then this last bubble right here, and just get those rubbed out, and I'm done. Now let's go ahead and get this Armor Kevlar case on there. This is one I was looking forward to. Still got a nice little pattern similar to that of that blue one, but this is black. Now this is a Kevlar as well. As you can see, they're very similar. It has a little bit different design where you can see it doesn't have the cutouts, and I prefer that it doesn't have the cutouts. I like the buttons. It's a little softer material, so I think it's going to be a little more forgiving and maybe not hold so tight. Again, you can see it kind of pops a little bit on this ring around the camera area. I'm not really fond of that, but it's just clicking. But I just think it's just rubbing together. Once you get it on there, it should be nice and solid. It doesn't feel loose at all, so it's not anything to worry about, I don't think. But as you can see, you can use that lanyard here if you want to. But it's got a touch-through button there, I guess, for the camera, where it's open space on the other one. And then you've got your buttons, your raised buttons on it. So you're going to have a better dust seal with this one than you have on that previous case. And yeah, that's just fit like a glove. That slid in there a whole lot better. So I think removing it is going to be a whole lot easier as well. And I think you can go ahead and use that MagSafe grip there. Get that little tag off there. And yeah, it fits on there nice and snug if you want to use this one. I have several others of different colors, but again, it works the same way. So you can use the MagSafe, and of course the little finger pop puck, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, works the same, but I don't think I'll be using that myself. I don't mind the kickstand portion, but it doesn't quite match. But this is a good looking case. I like this one. So this one's a keeper, and let's see how easy it is. Look at that, comes off real easy. Oh yes, I'm much more pleased with this one. This is the one I'm going to use, and I would highly recommend.
Well, there you go. Two different styles of cases from Benks. You've got this one that's got a nice Gorilla Grip on your phone, so it's not going anywhere. And then another one right here that's kind of a silky smooth and covers up your phone completely to give it that more dust and water resistance. Either way you go, you can't go wrong with Benks with their Armor cases with that MagSafe installed. Links are in the description below. Make sure to check them out and see them for yourselves. Till next time, have a wonderful day, and God bless.